questions for Lamar Stevens.
Lamar, that Ohio State game, and obviously I don't think it ended the way that you wanted it to. What was your mindset coming into this game, and how do you feel like you responded tonight?
Yeah, definitely didn't end how we wanted it to, but this team is tough, and we're an older team, and I think we talked about it before, how in previous years 1 loss may lead to 2 or 3 or 4 or 10, but this team is different, and we really put in the work. We know what it takes to win as in leaders, and we make sure we apply that to everybody and hold everybody accountable. And I think that's why we're able to bounce back and win this game against another top 5 team.
Lamar, Lamar, you've been a part of top 25 wins before, top 10 wins before.
Yeah.
But this one, Penn State kind of played Penn State basketball for the majority of the game. Did this win feel different than those upsets that you've had in the past?
I think so, because in previous years it was always like a hero that would step up, and the reason why we won this game. And tonight it was everybody. Everybody really contributed in big moments, and I think that's why you have the makings of a good team. MJ stepped up, Isaiah stepped up, Mike stepped up, Jamari stepped up. Like everybody who played really, played their role and did it to the best of their ability. So this one definitely felt a little different, just a total team win.
Building on that, can you talk about you guys had, I think, 19 assists on 29 field goals, the ball movement, and you're a guy who averaged more points last year, but it looks like the team's better. How important has this been?
I think it's extremely important, especially with the weapons that we have, to utilize all of them. And ISO, I played in it for like 3 years almost, and we haven't got to where we wanted to go. And I think now the makings of this team, we're all unselfish, all just want to win. So we always just look for the best shot, and I think everybody's really bought into that recipe.
And do you get a sense that other teams get a little bit rattled with your team's speed? Because it looked like that may have been the case in the first half with all the steals that you had.
Yeah, I think so. That's something that we take pride in defending and really keeping them uncomfortable. And with our speed, we just like to run. We want to go and really wear teams down, because I don't think there's many teams that could go as deep in their bench as we really can, and have guys that really can come in and produce at the same level as the starters.
Lamar, can you just talk about the environment tonight and how the crowd kind of just gave your team a boost all throughout?
Yeah, the crowd was definitely our sixth man tonight. They did a great job of just, keeping us energized, and when they went on runs, they would get us going, and we need that. We need that every time we play, and the BJC was electric. It was definitely one of the best environments that I played in here over my 4 years.
Is your headspace different when you know that you have help in games like this? Does it feel different than maybe other games where you talk about heroes? You've been that guy that's had to do that. 13 shots is maybe almost low for you in some of those circumstances.
You said, does it feel different?
Yeah, just in terms of maybe how aggressive you want to be or the confidence that you have in guys around you.
Yeah, I just trust in everybody on this team. So, I just with this year, I really don't feel like that I have to do, more than, unnecessary. I just have to do my job and take the shots when it's there. But I trust my teammates to make the right plays as well. I think this is a total team, like a real team, that everybody is extremely unselfish. And I don't think we're going to have many nights where guys are scoring 30, because we just have so many weapons. I think we're just going to have, balanced nights like these. And I think that's what's going to help us get to that next level, that elite level as a team.
And how do you think MJ has done sort of in his Big Ten baptism by fire? Because it seems like he has grown up quickly over the last.
Yeah, MJ has always been a big-time player. Even when he first got here last year, I've always thought he was really talented. He works really hard. So seeing him respond like this after a loss from Ohio State isn't surprising, because he puts the work in. So you always want good things to happen for people that work hard.
Lamar, Pat, right over here.
Oh yeah,
Sorry. It's all good. Pat just spoke about the impact that Isaiah had, especially in that second half when Maryland was gaining some momentum. Can you just speak to the 3-pointer that he hit, and then the steal, and then the dunk that he had?
Yeah, Isaiah, he's fearless. he's very aggressive and he's hard to guard. So we want him to come in and be that spark off the bench, and he was that tonight. That three was a huge shot, and I knew it was going in because just the player he is and how he practices, he makes big-time shots like that. So it wasn't a surprise to me.
Lamar, last year you had the 0-10 start in the league.
Yeah.
What's the importance of getting this kind of win right now? There's already people out there talking this is an NCAA tournament team, so on. What is the importance for you guys to get this, for yourself, and also to get the crowd, the fan base behind you early in the year like this?
I think it's just good for our confidence as a team, to beat a talented team like Maryland that's ranked top 5 in the country. And it was able for us to see, what level that we could play at and how talented we are as a team. And I think for the fan base, again, it's just showing how talented we are. I think, this is a really exciting team to watch. We have a lot of fun pieces. And I think we're going to win a lot of basketball games as long as we, stick to focusing on one day at a time. And, yeah, I think that, should show enough to support and big-time wins like this that a lot of teams aren't able to do that. So I think we have a team that's for the history books.
Lamar, you had kind of, touched on how you feel like there's a lot of contributors and, you don't have to do it yourself. I'm just wondering for you as a guy who has had to do that previously, what does this feel like, kind of emotionally? Like how do you feel watching this team that has all of these parts knowing you don't have to be the guy every night? Yeah,
it feels great. It takes a huge burden off my shoulders, I guess. Just knowing that I can trust everybody and other guys will step up if I'm not feeling it that night, and for me it's able to allow me to just play freely and just play my game, and I think that's for everybody, and everybody does that.
Lamar, you guys started off the game with that alley-oop to Mike, and it really got the energy going in the crowd. How important is it for you guys to start off a game like that and really get the crowd behind you right away?
Yeah, that's definitely a huge benefit. The play really, I don't think it's designed to really get an alley-oop, but he was wide open, and we were just playing. So when the crowd gets behind us, it's just an extra energy boost. Guys are really ready to go. And we definitely needed that. I think the crowd was amazing tonight.